Hello YouTube. Welcome to the final article, Dragonlands gameplay overview. Let's take a look at some of this team compositions in set 7 Dragonlands. Oh boy. Dragon traits. Dragons come for 2 units in your army with a bunch of bonus HP or double the cost of other units in their rarity tier. Come for triple for their trait bonus and are super powerful. So imagine Colossus from set 6 and set 2 Lux, but even better. Let's dive into some of these dragons. So, tier 4 dragons, we have Deja, 8 cost Mirage. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. I have no idea. Idas. Tier 4 8 cost Shimmer Scale Guardian, Shioyu, Tier 4 8 cost Jade Mystic, Shyvana, Tier 5 10 cost Rage Wing Shapeshifter, Siphon, Tier 4 8 cost Whispers Bruiser, Aoshin, Tier 5 10 cost Tempest, and Aurelian Soul, Tier 5 10 cost Astro Evoker. Shimmer Scale. If gold moves everything around you, including your items, then Shimmer Scale is the trait for you. Shimmer Scale grants the player the use of exclusive gold-powered Shimmer Scale items. Higher tiers unlock more items, and the order the items are granted changes every game. So we have Aatrox, Kayn, Volley, Idas, and Zoe. Let's look at some of these items. There are 7 total. We're going to look at 5 of them. Or like 4 of them. We're going to look at some of them. Draven's Axe. Gain 1 attack damage per gold in your bank up to 80. So you can get 80 AD from this item. Every attack, this item gains 1 stack. At 100 stacks, this gains 10 gold and 1 item component. Goldman's Staff. Gain 1 AP per gold in your bank up to 80. And a 40% chance to drop 2 gold on an enemy kill. Woo. That's crazy. Draven's Axe in theory is like better than Deathblade. Goldman's Staff is like potentially a lot better than Rabadon. Determined Investor. After the holder dies 8 times, this item returns to your item tray and transforms into Diamond Hands. Then you gain 1 champion duplicator and 15 gold. I'm assuming a champion duplicator is like, what? Is Nico's help? Diamond Hands. Once per combat at 66% and 33% HP, gain 1 gold and immunity for 2 seconds. Wait, that's broken. It's like Edge of Night. But like, it procs twice. What the wow. Philosopher's Stone. Refreshing your shop adds a stack to Philosopher's Stone. Each shop refresh has a chance to copy the holder and consume all stacks. More expensive champions are harder to copy. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's like a loaded dice, potentially. That's crazy. Let's see. Let's look at one of the dragons. Idas. Her ability reduces all incoming damage. Then she heals and grants her allies a shield and grants attack speed for that in that shield. Cool. Mirage. Mirage is gonna be like mutant. It's gonna have variants. So let's take a look at them. Electric Overload. Attacking or being hit by an attack has a chance to deal % of max HP magic damage to adjacent enemies. So it's like I can't remember the name right now. Electro Charge? Yeah, I think that's the augment. It's like the augment, but as a trait. Warlord's Honor, so back from set 4. Mirage units have bonus HP and AP increasing at trait breakpoints. Each victorious combat they participate in increases the bonus by 10%. Stacking up to 5 times. Dawnbringer. Back from set 5. The first time Mirage units drop below 50% HP, they rapidly heal for a bunch of their HP. Duelists are back from set 4. Duelists gain bonus move speed. They gain stacking attack speed, increasing at trait breakpoints up to 8 stacks. Spell Swords enchantment. Each player combat Mirage units gain AP per attack that increases at trait breakpoints. That's a little bit confusing, but we'll see. Executioner Edge. Units attack and spells critically strike units below a health threshold that increase at trait breakpoints. So another trait from set 4. Yes, set 4.5. Yeah. Pirate's Greed. After each player combat, gain a treasure chest that contains gold and sometimes other loot. So is Merc back? But like, is this Mercenaries back already? Huh? Okay. So for this trait, we have Leona, Yone, Nunu, Deja, and Yasuo. Let's see, Deja. She sends a blast of wind toward the largest group of enemies, dealing magic damage. And her attacks launch 3 barrages. She has a passive that gives more magic damage. Her attacks apply on hit magic damage to reduce MR. Cool. Jade. So Jade units summon Jade statues that grow in power the more Jade units you have active. You get 1 at 3 Jade, 2 at 6, 3 at 9, 4 at 12. Jade statues empower units adjacent to them, and if they die, they explode, dealing damage. So that's pretty funny. Let's see. We have Karma, Tarek, Ash, Nar, Anivia, Nico, Shiou, and Soraka. Soraka has a 5 cost. The Jade Dragon had they do damage in CC. So let's talk about Soraka. Calls down a shower of shooting stars, heal your allies each time a star falls upon them. She also gains increased mana per attack whenever an ally is low on HP. Oh yeah, her trait allows you to heal your tactician. So that's crazy. The first time she casts, she heals your tactician. So it's like running metabolic, but like on a 5 cost. That's crazy. Funny thing is, if you get her to 3-star, she'll heal you with tactician 100 HP. So you basically have max HP. I mean, if you hit, what's it called? If you hit 3-star Soraka, you... I mean, it's a 3-star 5 cost, but like, that's still funny. Astro. With Astro in play, every 5th shot will grant you an Astro Orb and have a greatly increased chance to contain Astro Champions, making it our first reroll comp with a true pity mechanic for the low rolls among us. By dedicating yourself to the stars and running more Astro Champions, you get even better rewards from those orbs. You get bonus AP for running more Astros. Let's look at this reroll comp. We have Nidalee, Skarner, Vladimir, Nami, Laui, Varus, and Aurelion Sol. Rage Wing. Do you ever get so mad that after you cast your spell, you become enraged for 4 seconds, gaining a ton of attack speed and Omnivamp? So they don't use mana, instead they generate Rage, which works like mana, and that will allow them to cast their spell when the bar gets full, but afterwards, it will enrage the champion, giving them the buff described above and preventing them from gaining rage during the 4 seconds. You get more attack speed and Omnivamp, you know, the more you have. So the units are Senna, Set, Kayn, Shen, Swain, Hecarim, Saya, and Shyvana. Cool. Trainer. Don't you want to be the very best like no one ever was? Ha, I get it. We have Nomsy. I'm assuming it's the is that Gromp? Is that Gromp? What the oh my god. Trainers summon Nomsy to fight alongside them. After combat, each trainer feeds the dragon a treat for each of their star levels, upgrading Nomsy's abilities. Leveling up from eating traits also grants bonus stats. So we have Heimer, Tristana, Lulu for the trainers. Interesting. Okay. Tristana will be a main carry. Jinx activates Cannoneer. Some mages, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Guild. Who needs dragons when you have skills like these? Guild members also receive a unique trait bonus that increases with each active guild member. This bonus applies to all allies, but guild members gain double the benefit. Here are the guild members and the trait bonus they bring. Sejuani gives HP. Twitch gives attack speed. Rise gives AP. Talon gives attack damage. And Boyd gives mana per attack. And there's a guild emblem. If you get it, you get Omnivamp. Cool. Okay. Bard is a 5 cost. He's our first champion whose ability impacts your roll odds. Whenever one of your units dance, so I'm assuming so whenever one of your units dances, which is basically after you win a fight and your unit survives, they have a 10% chance to generate a Doot. Does not work on PvE rounds. To get your units to, just win. Bard always generates a Doot when he dances. Picking up, I can't believe I'm saying this. Picking up a Doot permanently increases your odds of seeing tier 3, 4, tier 3, 4, or 5 champions in the shop by 1% each, allowing you to hit high cost units consistently at level 7 if you hit Bard at level 7. Bard's ability, Unstable Portal, and drink water. Bard's ability, Unstable Portal, sends magical energy toward the largest group of enemies. On impact, enemies are stunned, and they take increased damage when they're stunned. If this hits at least one unit, Bard dances, creating a Doot. Oh my goodness. Dragonmancer. Each round you can gift a Dragon Blessing to a Dragonmancer unit or someone with a Dragonmancer emblem. At the start of the next round, you can select a different unit as your Dragonmancer hero by reusing the Dragon Blessing consumable. Keep the same one. The hero gains increased HP and AP, and those stats are increased by 5% per star level of your Dragonmancers. Okay, that's cool. Very interesting. We have Karma, Set, Ashe, Lee Sin, Swain, Volley, and Yasuo. Yasuo has a 5 cost. Sweeping Blade allows him to dash through his target and shield himself for 1 second, slashing enemies at the end of the dash based on his AD. Every dirt casts his slash deals triple the damage, hitting a larger area and knocking up enemies. If this hits only the last enemy alive, you basically win. He keeps slashing them until they die. Cool. So is Yasuo like Teemo-ish in a way where like is he like a melee Teemo from set 5? Where like if he's the last one alive or there's one enemy left, it's like you probably win the 1v1. Okay, cool. Let's look at the trait overview. There's a lot to go over. So we've pretty much gone through most of them already. I'm not going to go through the ones that we've already talked about. So Astro we already talked about. Rage Ring we already talked about. Whispers damage shrinks enemies, reducing their armor and MR by 40% for 6 seconds. When they damage a shrunken enemy, Whispers gain stacking attack damage and ability power, increasing at trait points. Cool. We already talked about Jade. So the bonus that allies get from being adjacent to a statue is they gain attack speed and HP. Max HP healing. Shimmer scale, you get items. Yeah, we already talked about Mirage. We already talked about Trainer. We talked about. You can take a look right there. Scale Scorn. If you don't have a dragon on your team, Scale Scorn champions deal bonus magic damage, increasing their trait breakpoints, and take 30% reduced damage from enemies with more than 2500 HP. So this is like the anti-dragon tech. If you don't have a dragon, but you may be going up against someone with a dragon, pretty cool. Revel, these are the firecrackers. After dealing damage with an ability, launch a firecracker that deals magic damage, increasing at trait breakpoints to a random enemy. We already talked about Guild. Tempest, after 9 seconds, lightning strikes the battlefield. Enemies are stunned for 1 second and take a percentage of their max HP as true damage, increasing at trait breakpoints. Tempest champs gain attack speed, increasing at trait breakpoints. Dragons, main mechanic, already talked about a lot. Spell Thief, Zoe, nab a new ability after each cast and at the start of every round. I have no idea what Zoe does. That will be very interesting. Star Caller. We already talked about this. After she casts the ability for the first time, she heals your tactician. Swift Shot. You gain 2 hex attack range. They gain attack speed, increasing at trait breakpoints for each hex between themselves and their target. So it's like Sniper, but instead of doing more damage the farther away you are, it's now you get more attack speed the farther away they are. So it's kind of interesting. Assassins are back. Bruisers are back. Cannoneer is back from set 5. Every 5th attack fires a cannon that explodes for physical damage, increasing at trait breakpoints. Guardian. Once per combat at 50% HP, Guardians shield themselves and their closest ally. Shields stack and increase at trait breakpoints. Mage is back. I really hope there's a mage spat. Because I love mage so much. It's so fun. Because mages cast twice. They have modified total AP. Mystic. You get more and more. Cool. Evoker. Gain mana that increases at trait breakpoints whenever an ally or enemy casts an ability. Pretty cool. Shapeshifter. Get more max HP. And heal. Cool. Warrior. Give me 1 second. Warrior attacks have a 25% chance to increase the damage of their next attack. The extra damage increases at trait breakpoints. Cavalier is back from set 5. They gain armor and MR. And it doubles and they charge. Dragonmancer. We talked about this. 2 more. Legend. Each combat, an adjacent ally bestows their spirit to the legend, which gains 100% of their HP, armor, and MR, plus 40% of their AP. Cool. Bard. Allies that survive a player combat. Okay, this says 20%. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because the article said 10%. This says 20%. We'll see. And, okay, yeah, the info is a little bit, mixed from the article. Each do you collect increases your chop odds by 1% for tiers 3, 4, and 5. So, cool. That's the gameplay overview. Holy guys, that was a lot to talk about. And the trait overview. Really quickly, if you want to as well, go to Mort Dog's YouTube channel. He uploaded the Dragonlands PvE rundown. It's an hour. It's like an hour and a half long, so there's a lot to sit through. You could just skim through it. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, take a look because they're gonna go over a lot more things in detail. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time. Take care.